Up, y'all? It's Monito Man. Been a while since I did a post or a video, but thought I'd show off how my Street Fighter collection is evolving. Chun-Li's missing a little bob right there. Got to glue it back on. Other than that, they're looking pretty good. Picked up DJ here recently. Found him at a local CD exchange store, and it was only $24. So very happy that they're still keeping the prices under control, even at the non-target target sellers. Picked up Guile, found him used at a comic shop. He was missing the comb, but still happy to have him. And unfortunately, I'm going to be parting ways with my NECA Guile. I still really like the aesthetics on this figure, and it's got a little special place in my heart because all the little modifications I did to it, but the biggest issue is just that can't have this. DJ is too short. Guile's supposed to be as tall, if not a little bit shorter than DJ. So unfortunately, I put this figure up for sale. So if you're in my area in San Antonio, I'll be getting rid of it. Like $10 or so. But yeah, unfortunately the height just doesn't work out. And so we've all seen the animated movie and look at the height charts, but this is much more appropriate. Guile's as tall, maybe a little bit shorter. That hair gives him a little bit of lift. But, this is more what we're looking for. It's really cool that they both have chains. I guess they're the kind of the chain gang that came out of this line. And, yeah, so this is what I'm going with. Not a lot of complaints about this figure. I know it's been out for a while, but shoulders are a little comically big, legs are a little on the short side, but could have done a little more work on the hair. But really can't complain. It's really an excellent figure. Real happy to have it. I found it at a comic book shop. It was missing the comb, but it had all the other accessories, so relatively happy with that. If anyone wants a comparison, it's about how they look. This Jada Toys Guile is about a whole half head shorter than the NECA Guile, so, just for scaling purposes I had to do this. I still really like the aesthetics on this figure, but scaling just doesn't work. He scales well with the soda bad guys and relatively everybody else, but not with DJ, and that just wasn't going to work. So my last remaining NECA figure of this collection is Akuma, and I'm going to keep it that way. I still like that he's a lot larger. I remember in the Alpha film that he had a pretty gigantic look compared to Ryu, and he scales well with my other bad guys. I'm probably going to get the Soda Vega. The Jada Toys Vega looks cool, but I have a feeling he's going to be about the same height as Guile. And, Vega was just so much taller in the video games, so I think the Soda Toys Vega will look much more appropriate. So I don't mind spending, a little bit more to find it. Maybe I can find a deal on it. It's my custom Bison. This is still going to be my Bison. I passed up on the Jada version. It was just too small. Although I would like to have the articulated cape. Make some more fun poses with him. But this is how he scales with the Jada Toys Guile. It's a lot smaller, but I'm kind of in favor of my bad guys being a little bit on the imposing large side. So a little back-to-back shot. This Bison's still pretty gigantic, but I don't mind it. Again, I always like the underdog look when it comes to the villains. If you want to do a face-off, I like it. I think it looks cool. Maybe Bison's a little bit on the tall side, but I really don't mind it. It works for me. Again, so I think I'm going to go Soda for the, what do they call them, the Shadaloo Kings. We'll get Vega. And yeah, I'll probably stick with Jada for everybody else. Also, we've seen some of those Storm Arena figures. They just look a little too boutique for me. A little too anime. I'm not really interested in them. They don't look fun. You know what I mean? The Storm Arena figures, they just look too just I don't know if you can say this. They just look like they take themselves too seriously, you know. I saw Dan and that looks all right, you know, but and I saw the Sagat, but I'm still a big proponent of the Soda Sagat. I need to repaint his chest a little bit, but um, I still like the cartooniness of this version. I like his proportions. I like that his hands and feet are super large. I gave him a custom paint job, trying to make his shorts look a little more metallic. I'm a little underwhelmed by the Jada toys Sagat, and just not a big fan of it. I did see the Storm Sagat, the Arena, and it looks all right. I'm just not blown away. I'm real particular. Again, I'm sticking with the Soda Balrog because of his skin tone and his face. And I just think these big guys scale a lot better with these Jadas. So I may get that Storm. I don't know. I saw that Storm Zangief as well. I'm not really liking the pants that he's wearing. But by the same token, I don't exactly like how Jada's looks. Maybe it'll improve a little bit. So most likely I'll get Jada for everything else. I think there's a Nash figure on the way. And when that comes out, I'll have to, you know, take a look at that. But again, those Storm figures just look too boutique. And I'm just not into it. You know, I've had some Storm stuff before and liked it, but you know, these just look a little more fun. So anyhow, yeah, that's the video. I'm going to be getting rid of my NECA Guile, so long. And going to be getting hold of Cammy soon. Money's been tight. Probably going to need to sell some other stuff, but yeah, this is where we stand right now. Winners don't use drugs. Peace.